Hey, how's it going? It is good to see you. I'm glad you could be here. Let's see, just getting things set up. Alright. Today it's Monday, the 30th. So how do you spell 30? Is it two E's? 30F? 30? Well, I gotta look it up. 30, how do you... I do this every month. 30... 30... Yeah, just one E. 30F. Yeah, I spelled that right. Good. Have to make sure. March 30th, 2026. Come on, camera. Focus. There we go. This week, I feel good about this past week. I certainly procrastinated. There was no doubt about that. There is no doubt about that. But I feel that overall, I've been feeling pretty good, you know? I've been feeling like do I know what I've been feeling like? I don't think I do know. I haven't been feeling too bad. I know that much. But this coming week, I think there are things I'd like to do more of. More of things like this. More YouTube stuff. More content creation. I got big plans, and it's about time to follow through with my plans. No more putting it off. At least I'll try. I gotta try something, you know? Gotta start somewhere. Might as well start here. It is nice with the weather. I don't know, when you have weather that is enjoyable to be in. It is enjoyable to be outside. Who would have guessed it, huh? I'm trying to get my more walking in, get those 10,000 steps in roughly. Although I don't really like tracking it. I don't know. There's something about that makes it feel weird, I guess. Like if I know I know that if I go for a walk, I'm getting steps in. I know if I walk for let's just say 2 hours a day roughly, that's about 10,000 steps for me. Hour and a half, something like that. I don't need to keep track of it, have a tracker. I have an app that roughly estimates how many steps a day, which is nice, and get my heart rate up a bit, but I don't need it. Like I know when I'm getting exercise and when I'm not. I don't need something to tell me. It's like having something telling me to breathe. Like I can breathe just fine. I don't need this extra step. I don't need to add this complexity or other worry to my life. I can just exist and do it normally, and I'll be fine. I know what I've done and what I haven't. I already beat myself up a little too much, so more chill but more active. Perhaps those are counterintuitive, but I don't think so. Nay, no. How can you be active and chill? Chilly active. I guess I just mean I want to do stuff, but I don't want to worry about it. I don't want to fret about it. I just want to do it. Let it be its own thing. So that is what I will do. At least that's what I should try to do. I've been having a lot of fun watching the Disc Golf Pro Tour. That's been fun. I just watched the FPO match at is it Queen City Classic. Very fun. I'm excited to watch the MPO. See how that goes. I just like watching good disc golf, you know? You know, there are players I'm rooting for, players that I like. But it always hurts when somebody just hits a tree, you know, it just has a... You want to see people succeed, you know? Doesn't matter who they are. I want to see those killer throws. Who knows, maybe one day that'll be me. Ha ha ha. Doubtful. But you never know. I mean, why not? Why not? Why put myself in a box? Or in a cube? Why do anything? I don't know. I'm running out of things to say, so therefore I must say everything. Everything is what I must say, and where my mind goes, no one will know. Until I've said it, then they will know. And they won't know what they won't have known. But they will know what they won't have known, when they know it, and when they know what to know. For you see, the act of knowing is not knowing in reverse. But the reverse of not knowing is not knowing, but not knowing. Do you know, or do you not? Do you see, or do you sought? Are you here? Are you there? Are you out? Are you in? Is there a place to be? Is there a place to go? Where, oh where did the money go? The bank teller is yelling at me because my account is in the negative. But I sit here laughing because I know it isn't there, and never was and never will be. There is nothing barring me from the prison of my mind, but the prison of my mind is what bars me from none. Yes, if I speak in nonsense, and nonsense this is, I will have a sandwich with extra peppers and cheese, maybe some banana peppers on there too, a little bit of lettuce, some tomatoes, some salt and pepper, some chipotle mayo. That's pretty good. I dig that. What else will I get? I like some lamb. Lamb would be, I feel like, really good. A lamb sandwich. That sounds pretty tasty. I haven't eaten a lot of lamb. I think I've only had it a couple times. I remember the first time I had it, I was like, oh, this is some weird tasting beef. But it ain't beef. It's lamb. Favorite vegetable? Oh, thank you for asking. Maybe carrots are good. Leeks are surprisingly good. I haven't had a leek in quite a while. I should make leek soup. I should leek. So, because I remember I made that once and it was really tasty. I might do that again. Sweet potatoes. Those a vegetable? Sure. I don't know. I think I prefer kale over spinach. Like, I've heard that kale is bitter. Like, yeah, it is. But I don't know, something about it I just like more than spinach. Maybe because spinach can get slimy so easily. Kale is sturdy. It's rugged. You know, and it's good. Oh, it's really good with a poppy seed dressing. I mean, I say really good. It's kale and dressing, all right? It's about as good as you imagine kale and dressing to be. It's not some life-changing, oh my gosh, this is so tasty. It's like, yeah, it tastes good. Nothing more than that. Speak your mind. Speak the food that feeds you. Can you live off of words alone? Can you live with a mouthful of poems? A mouthful of taxes? Because yes, there is a tax on words. It's called the word tax. Now, the word tax has exactly 0.01 calories per square inch of spoken word. Now, if you say a lot of 3-letter words, you're surprisingly going to pay a higher tax than those who use 7-letter words. But if you use 5-letter words, you're going to be in for a tough time. Because you see, nobody likes 5-letter words. And those in charge take it personally if you use 5-letter words. Like words. I'm not going to go out, I'm going to get kneecapped. That'll be unpleasant. I'm definitely looking forward to that. If you were part of the mafia, what mafia would you be a part of? I think I would be a part of the drywall mafia. You got drywall, you gotta go through me first, you know? You gotta get the go-ahead. You gotta get permission, my friend. You can't just be slapping up more drywall willy-nilly, you know? Little did you know, but I am your landlord. Consult with me first and then do whatever you want. I just need to know. You know, I need to get that tax deduction, so. I pay my taxes exclusively in shreds of pennies. I take my metal scissors and I slice up the pennies and make sure they're really fine, you know, get a good dice on them. And then I send them in packets of paper. Not envelopes, but homemade envelopes. envelopes, envelopes, envelope, cantaloupe, antelope, pantelope. These are things that rhyme, but they are not dimes. It'd be fun to write a Dr. Seuss style book. Let's do that too. Dr. Seuss. To write a children's book, that would just be fun. Because you don't have to be too serious. And we learn from Dr. Seuss is that you don't even have to be logical. You know, if I was a publisher and Dr. Seuss came to me and was like, hey, I wrote the children's book, it's filled with nonsense words, I'd be like, you can't teach that to children because they're going to think the world is nonsense. No, 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 no. Absolutely not, because the world is nonsense, you see. Is this nonsense better than that nonsense? There is no nonsense above which can be nonsensed. So yes, Dr. Seuss it all. Sue the S's. Seuss. Zeus. Dr. Zeus. Dr. Zeus and his client Bill. Dr. Zeus was a strange man, not Dr. Zeus, but Dr. Zeus. I bet you didn't know that Zeus was a doctor. Or is it Zeus? It's definitely that. Whoops. I did not pay attention in school, I guess. Time to go back. What if school was delayed? Like, let's say you went to elementary school, right, K through 6, okay? You go to middle school, 7 through 7-8 or 7-9. And then that's it. So let's see, when does ninth grade end? Ninth grade is, how old are you in ninth grade? Like 15, 14, 15 roughly. And then you just like take a break at 10 years, and then you finish high school, 10, 11, 12, when you're 24, 25. Ever think of that? I wonder what would happen if that was the way it worked. I feel like it would just kind of be like college now. I was like, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna finish, Because then that would just be normal. That would just be the expectation. It wouldn't seem weird because it was normal. Like how it seems normal now. Because that's what it's been for quite some time. Normal just means accepted? I don't know. Normal means that's the way it's always been done, always in heavy quotations. That's the way it was done when I was a kid, so that's the way it's gonna be done. Gosh darn it. Change. Change is such a... integral part of life. Life is change. Time. Time. You ever think about time? Take a minute to think about, take some time to think about time. And then you'll really understand time. Maybe there's a solution to time, an equation, a theory. Would that mean that there's a solution to change? Perhaps there is. Perhaps it is waiting to be found, or perhaps it has already been found. Would we even know? Would there be anything to know? Know or not, time marches on, life continues, regardless. Interesting that perhaps someday there will be no more time. And where did the time go? Maui. Perhaps it all just starts over again. Start from zero, live in reverse. I wonder if there's a world, maybe this is the world in which we live in reverse. We are living our lives, but in reverse. Or perhaps we will live them in reverse in the next. But reverse implies time, and time is reversible? Perhaps. Maybe it's just a matter of perspective. You have something that is unchanging, but if you change how you perceive it, or how you look at it, it seems to change. If I were to look at a house from the north corner, it would look very different from looking at it from the south corner. But it's still the same house. The house hasn't changed. Just my perspective has. My perspective and the information available to me. Indeed, fascinating. Well, I think this week I will do more of this. And hopefully I feel good about it. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Do something fun. Maybe whist. Thinking about playing whist. Maybe doing some animation potentially. That's some ideas. I'll see. We'll keep it short and sweet. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, my friend.